Good morning, everyone. Get ready with me as we discuss our 3 options for brokerages for me in my next steps. I'm hanging my license, and I'm deciding between Compass Commercial, Engels and Völkers. I can't say it, and Sotheby's. Yeah, German is not one of my languages. I think it's Germany, right? So I did reach out to a friend, previous colleague, who works at for brokerage under Engel and Völkers, and we'll see if they are needing anyone. I think her person is based in Napa Valley. Not bad at all. So we'll see. By the way, my name is Natasha. I'm a property manager, licensed real estate agent in Oregon, soon to be California, and then the world. Watch out! So, sorry, I'm not feeling well. I got a headache. I'm on my period. And I think I'll just skip to the end and tell you my decision, but I'll tell you how I got there. That's the video. I've decided to go with Engel and Völkers because of this feeling right now. Just America's not taking care of anyone. not even the straight white man. They're not taking care of anyone. This is the last step. We're not doing this right now. They're not taking anyone. And I just need, I don't care if I have to pay for it because I'm not a citizen. I just need good health care. I've decided it. I'm at the age of 34. I'm young. I'm healthy. Supposed to be. And I'm not doing well because of corporate America. And I am so thankful for where I'm currently at. So if anyone who hired me or I work with sees this, I'm so thankful for a job and a home. Like, look at this. Cute. Warm. Out of the rain. Had an excellent bath. I love this home. I'm very thankful for it. But it's just, I'm stressed when I wake up. I'm stressed at work. I'm stressed at lunch. I'm stressed at work. I'm stressed when I come home. So I just need, and I'm not a lazy person. If anybody knows me, I told you my story. I don't like to brag. But I graduated at 19 with 2 bachelors. I took a year off. I could have been done at 18. So I work hard. It's the stress and the unnecessary burnout that's happening. So that's why I have decided for about a year now that I want to move to Europe. I have European friends that have moved to the States. They have their different reasons. Everybody goes on their journey. I might move back to the States. But so that's kind of biology and health one, first of all. Because these 3 companies, either one I'll be very blessed to rehang my license at. I'm rehanging my license. I haven't worked for those brokerages yet, if that makes sense. I'm not going back to Sotheby's or back to Engel and Völkers. Hey, look at me, I'm getting better at saying it already. Anyway, so I'm sure you saw my TikTok or Instagram, or maybe you didn't because I'm just starting out. I put it into Chat GPT. What's like a good just analysis, not just like based off emotions and health, because that's like where people make decisions, and then they confirm it with logic, right? That's sales 101. Actually, no, that's not sales. 201. People don't want to be sold, they like to go shopping. Quote unquote, Ryan Serhant. And it's true. I remember, sorry, this is gonna be a rambling video because I'm not feeling good. I remember being like a salesperson, like on the floor of Victoria's Secret, and there was this one girl, she came in, and I'm shy. I don't like talking to people. I'm a cat lady. I don't like talking to people. And I was like, hi, how are you? Can I help you find anything? You know, how we're supposed to do it. And most of us are like, shh, be quiet, leave me alone. I don't want to. But she was all into it. She's like, oh my gosh, I just started dating this guy. We're going on a weekend. And I was like, say less. And I just like picked out stuff based on what she said, but like that I would love to like go on a romantic getaway, and we just chatted. We talked about her like the whole story. All the tea was spilt, and then she spent like like those bustiers, bras, a robe. Each of them are like $75.95. They're $80. Okay, $80 a pop. I think I picked out 4 or 5 things. She spent money, and it was just because we were shopping with friends. So that's how I know I'm gonna succeed, right? And then also I know how there's some like different types of prospects that are more analytical and they need all the data. I'm good with that too. We can put it into Chad. Chad will do all our analysis for us. Anyways, so I was thinking Compass. Well, Compass is obviously a very famous, reputable commercial, it's in the name, brokerage. And I am in commercial property right now. And a lot of the books, which I'm going to start doing book videos. I'm so tired, guys. Book videos. I woke up before the sun and then I laid in bed. It is a rough week for me this week. I'm going to do book videos because y'all are going to be inundated. I got books. I could read a book a day and do a video a day. That might be a challenge. Ooh, that could be a good challenge. So anyways, I've read a lot about commercial. I'm doing it now. I'm going to do the lease up next week. Different funding layers. I've worked in luxury industries. So I'm just ready to combine the two. Also, that's what I would like to do to retire because I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't want to be retired. I just want to be done. I'm so tired. I think that'll be the name of this video. I'm so tired. I don't want to do this anymore. And obviously, like, it's a little bit more accessible to someone like me who's not hanging out with ultra high net worth people yet, right? I'm not hanging out with people, period. But I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to come back to society. I'll have a debut. I'll be a debutante. I'm just rambling. So anyways, so that's what I was thinking, like that would be the most logistical wise way, just based off experience, based off of access, and then also the paycheck, right? Because that's why I'm so tired, is because I'm grinding for the pennies. And so it just makes a logical sense. However, do I enjoy commercial real estate? I don't know that I do. I don't know that I'm like, yes, this office building makes me happy. I'm sure the money would, but I'm not like overjoyed. Like the way I was shopping with that lady, like, oh my gosh, you need this and this and this and this and this. Commercial would be like, it would be very masculine, very logical. And again, that makes sense. Like, it's just math, right? Bigger clients, bigger buildings, bigger commissions. And maybe it'd be good because because there was only one woman on the whole website in the city that I'm looking at here in Oregon. And I'm not saying cities because it is so gosh darn small here. You will know where I am. You'll find me. Don't find me. So I looked on the website for all the like there's 2 principal brokers. I don't remember their names. And then there was like a list of people and there was only one woman. So maybe I could help, diversify the pool. But like, again, I'm not on. Oh, she says no. Say hi. She looked up like, what the heck is this? So commercials out just because of, I'm already grinding. I don't want to continue to like, yes, charts, percentages. So then I was like, okay, which luxury brokerage should I go with? And I was thinking, it kind of boiled down. They're both reputable. They're both worldwide. I mean, I think what appealed to me about Sotheby's is that it has a wider reach because I got the travel bug. I love going everywhere, like Singapore to Mongolia to France to Hawaii, Miss Worldwide, quote unquote pitbull. Hey, at least if nobody else watches this, I'm entertaining myself, right? So Mr. Worldwide over here. So that was like the main appeal with Sotheby's. And then like I said, I'm not hanging out with anybody. I do have a SOI and a prospecting and a marketing plan. And when I want to be social, I'm very good at it. This last year, I needed to be alone. And so that was like the main thing. I was like, oh, it's not just North America and Europe. And I know Engel and Völkers has other countries, but it's predominantly Europe, which makes sense. It was founded, I think, in Germany. So I was going back and forth between those two because basically variety is the spice of life. And then I was like, I've reached out to 3 different people, and I'm not giving up that easily, but I just think that like maybe I don't Maybe I'm still too low riffraff and not connected just yet, just yet. But I do have a connection with Engel and Völkers. And so I reached out to her, we're chatting, her kid's doing great. We actually met doing the time scare and we both quit. It's not a good place, don't do that. Do what you gotta do, that's legal, but I don't recommend it. It was caused ulcers and things. So we'll see about that, but I think it was mainly because of all the stuff that I've been seeing about like feminine health and periods and our food source, and then our schedule. Like I'm tired of this grind, which work hard, yes, that's different than grinding. I don't know what the exact difference is. Working hard, I think there's a purpose, and I think there's breaks, and I think there's balance, and I think there's a reason, like the purpose for it. You know, like I think the expression in French is like, we work to live, whereas America, we live to work. And I'm done with that because I only got 66 or 65 and a half more years. I'm only living to 100. I'm done after that. I gotta go. So that is kind of my decision right now, is just because there's more of a European base. And I don't know, maybe I don't know how, if it's frowned upon to like have multiple brokerages, which I don't think it would be, because for example, if I hang it with Engel and Völkers here in Central Oregon and they don't have a California, it's difficult, a principal broker here, but just like a broker in California, I can't hang my California license. So I might have to just hang my California license with her lady in Napa Valley. Oh, Crimea River, it's so difficult. I cannot wait to like sip lemonade and look at all the rolling vineyards. I love gardening. I actually like wine a little bit, but and those houses, and then the horses, and then the sunshine in California. So that's kind of the plans, and that was the kind of like goofy, tired, in pain analysis of the three. All three great choices. Chad had beautiful charts of like which one's strongest and more strong and high and low and all the charts. But basically I boiled it down to compass would be excellent access, not immediate success, there's always work, but like I work with vendors and businesses and they have commercial real estate, or they lease a place in commercial real estate. So I already am connected, right? Like I'm working with, our client is an owner of 42 properties or 43 properties of commercial real estate, 5 or more units. So that was like the logical choice, and it would make a lot of money for the same amount of work, because it's like you're just dealing with a bigger price point because it's commercial. And then the 2 luxury brands, it was more of like the global reach versus, because I don't know if I want to sell art. I don't want to limit myself, but I don't think I want to sell art. I want to sell real estate, especially equine properties. And I feel like the rolling hills of France and Switzerland and Germany. I gotta go to bed. Switzerland and Germany, it makes more sense. Also the connection. So I tried reaching out to Sotheby's, and I could follow up more, I'm sure, and then somebody would, direct me on how to hang the license, because that's just what you do. However, I know somebody, plus I think she would get a referral. So I want to put out that good juju, like start off my second run into the career, getting somebody some money immediately just because I'm paying for the MLS under their broker's name, principal broker in Oregon. So I think that's the plan. And then the actual decision was because of my health, and I want to spend more time in Europe and islands, just like healthier environments, I think. And I know Sotheby's would allow that because they also are in Europe and stuff, but it's kind of like saying you can't say yes to everything. And I think Sotheby's I would run the risk of saying yes to everything and burn myself out some way. I think that's just I'm a Capri Sun, okay? I just do that. So if I limit myself to maybe just the south of France and the Caribbean, Mediterranean, Mrs. Worldwide, then I would be healthier, and then I would be better for my clients, and then I'd have more referrals. So health is wealth. Health is good business. So that is the decision. I didn't even get ready. I'm so out of it, guys. This is not a get ready with me video. This is a, is she okay? Yes, I'm fine. Let's get ready. Get ready with me, guys. So yes, this is a rambling video. I will put that in the description so that way nobody gets mad at me, because I don't want to waste people's time. But I mean, decisions need to be made, and sometimes this is how the brain works, right? You do the analysis, but then you don't feel good, and you're like, well, here's the decision. So yeah, I've been on a Ryan Serhant social media book binging, just because, like, if you want to succeed, do what other people who've already succeeded in what you're trying to do have done. So he was talking about the 10-10-10 decision making, 10 seconds, 10 minutes, 10 hours. And that's really helped me because I've been overanalyzing everything. And delicious lukewarm coffee. So 10 seconds is like, oh, I'm hungry. What else did he say? I'm hungry, thirsty, gotta go to the bathroom, tired. You just go drink the drink. You go to the bathroom, you go to bed. 10 minutes. I don't remember what he said. I don't think I struggle with 10-minute decisions. I think I struggle with 10-second and 10-hour decisions. I feel like 10 minutes, like chores and things that need to be done, and like there's, you know, just choose how to do it. But 10-hour decisions, like which brokerage should I hang my license with? I feel like that's a 10-hour decision. And I feel like I have. I spent like a couple hours the night before, and then yesterday I kind of talked to my friend about, you know, and then today I'm making this video, and I have decided that is who I'm gonna go with. I just need to practice saying Engel and Völkers. Engel and Völkers. So sorry. I might not post this video because I'm crazy girl. Anyways, so minimal makeup, I did moisturizer, the brows are need to get done. But yeah, that's my decision for now. We'll see what happens later. Thank you so much for listening to my TED ramble. And I'm going to start doing some videos on some books that have gotten me to this point in my education. Some are outdated, some are outdated, but some really changed my mindset and the way I thought, because money was always kind of separate from me. And now it is my bestie. So everybody have a great day. I'll see you soon.